This week at Interior, fighting wildfire by taking away its fuel. That's part of the multifaceted strategy being deployed by Interior's Office of Wildland Fire for the 2019 fire season. On Capitol Hill, Director Jeff Rupert told lawmakers about the considerable efforts taken last year to combat wildfires on more than 1 million acres of land, and that they would be deploying an arsenal of firefighting personnel, aviation assets, and other technologies, such as drones, to protect communities in or around fire-prone areas of the country this year. Find out more at doi.gov/wildlandfire. Secretary Bernhardt this week announced $78 million in funding for wetlands conservation projects and national wildlife refuges. The Migratory Bird Conservation Commission approves of funding which will help conserve or restore more than 205,000 acres of wetlands and associated habitats, home to waterfowl and other birds across 22 states. Get the full story at doi.gov. The Secretary also proclaimed this week as National Pollinator Week. Without pollinators, hummingbirds, bats, bees, beetles, butterflies, and flies, the world would have to do without chocolate, coffee, and many other fruits and vegetables. You can find that proclamation at doi.gov. 12 Mexican wolf pups are now being raised by surrogate wild wolf parents. That comes after successful efforts to introduce them into existing wolf litters in Arizona and New Mexico. It's all part of an effort to restore the rare gray wolf subspecies to its former range and increase genetic diversity in the wild population. Get details at fws.gov. The Bureau of Land Management wants to help you map out your next adventure. BLM has released a series of interactive online maps designed to promote rock climbing and other recreational activities on BLM-managed lands. Explore some of the best sites at blm.gov. A solemn remembrance this week of the D-Day of the Pacific, the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Saipan. Wreaths were laid at the National World War II Memorial to honor the 71,000 Marines and soldiers who landed on the island, more than 3,500 killed and the more than 10,000 who were wounded. A stirring celebration this week of the end of slavery in the United States at Interior's Yates Auditorium. Juneteenth marks the 19th of June, 1865, when Union forces in Texas set enslaved African Americans free following the Civil War. The date has since become a holiday in 45 states and the District of Columbia. June is National Oceans Month. From Cape Cod to Cape Canaveral and from Golden Gate to the Great Lakes, Americans are heading out this summer to enjoy beaches and other coastal lands managed by Interior and its bureaus. President Trump has proclaimed Oceans Month as a time to recognize the importance of the oceans to our economy, energy, environment, and national security. Check out doi.gov/oceans. And our social media picture of the week, this glimpse of the golden hour at Everglades National Park. Everglades is home to astounding biodiversity, boasting over 1.5 million acres that stretch over the southern part of Florida. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's This Week at Interior.